Did everyone hear that question? He was talking about the internalized homophobia in the US, and is that the same in Europe?
I feel that Europeans and the Asian federations and skaters and fans, they have a very open mind as far as these things go. America's built on opinions, and Canada is very much the same way with figure skating. I'm a little bit more liberal than the United States, but I mean, we have a bunch of people sitting up there that grew up in a completely different generation than we did, judging us. And maybe they were gay when they were younger, or a lesbian, or they had this, or something with this father. I mean, they didn't grow up in a time when everyone was free to be whatever they wanted to be. They didn't grow up when you could be loud and you could be sparkly and shiny. You had to be very strict and wearing tweed and black and uniform, and this was this. And it was very structured. So there is that imbalance in the US Figure Skating Federation. And I mean, of course, homophobia is practiced everywhere, but a lot of other cultures, and I'll speak mainly about Russia because it's a culture that I understand and that I love, and Russia appreciates the ballet, they appreciate the arts, and much of Europe and Asia are the same. They appreciate when somebody can make something beautiful. Here they worry about the image that surrounds that beauty. They worry about what this is going to mean for them, or to people watching them, or to the children. I mean, the children. The children are going to grow up and be whatever they want to be, or whatever they were born to be. So, I mean, it is very practiced in the US Federation, and it's difficult to be different in this federation, but if I've done nothing else, I want to make it easier for people to come up and to be crazy and wear all of that, and to be artistic and go on the ice and do something that they feel and that they love, not just doing something for points. Because at the end of the day, it's performance art, and in addition to all the difficult things we do, you have to give people an impression, and a lasting impression of something beautiful or interesting.
We have known of each other since we were very small, because we were figure skaters, we were kind of in the same region. So we knew each other, but I went to school in Delaware, and when I was like 17, 18, moved there, and we've been friends ever since. And then, what was your...
We hated each other at first.
Yeah.
We would do that diva glare, like when you're just kind of like... And then you'd look down like you didn't actually see them, and then you walk back the other way and go...
Was there one thing about Johnny that you think was missing from the film?
I think it's in the lost footage. So, I don't know, we'll sell it for a lot of money one day. Since we didn't make a dime. No, I'm just kidding.
The question was how much pre-production went into this, or did you just find him and start going?
I feel like the whole thing was on the fly.
The bathtub scene.
I can say that nothing was scripted except just putting us in the bubble bath.
That was very collaborative. We all
It
worked
all
on
felt
that.
really real.
No, I think there was no pre-production. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of filmmakers out there who have the same experience. You just sort of start doing it. And I guess we were doing the wrong documentary. Then we saw Johnny and we were like, that's the documentary we should be doing. And thank God Johnny said yes. Yeah, so we just kind of went and we just kept going. We never kind of stopped to say, are we okay? We just kept doing it. So.
We're glad you did.
But we would have known if it hadn't been okay.
I've slapped him a few times.
You guys mentioned the series. Can you talk a little bit more about that and what's happening?
Yes, we are continuing to follow Johnny. And there will be an 8-part documentary series on Sundance Channel following his road to the next Olympic Games. So we have been shooting since Worlds of 2008 that was in this film, and we'll continue shooting this summer and this coming season. So that'll air in January, right before the Olympics. So you will find out, what it takes to make the Olympics, and it'll be a little bit of a different perspective. It'll be much more Johnny with Galina, Viktor, Nina, and an attempt to sort of rewrite history.
Yes.
Can I ask you guys what you learned from all of this? It's been a long time that they've been with me. So I want to see what you've learned about, first of all, your jobs, your careers, and just about life in general.
This is so serious.
But just jazz it up a little bit, okay?
Honestly, that we have to pace ourselves.
Yes.
I think we learned that the wrong approach was to say to Johnny, we're going to move into your bedroom and sleep on your floor and shoot you at every single second of the day. I think we would have burned out after a day, and we would never have gotten here. I think we tried to understand what was important to show. We tried to build a relationship with Johnny, with his family, with Priscilla, and I think...
And Paris.
and Paris, of course. But we loved Paris from the beginning, and he loved us from the beginning, so that wasn't as hard. So it was just a process, you know, and I think we didn't overdo, and that's why we've gotten this far.
Beautiful, thank you. I would just want to thank all of you for coming to see this, and it's very beautiful for me to see my face that big. I'm kidding, guys. But just thank you, and I'm so happy that so many of my friends and family could be here, and I really hope you enjoyed it and you felt something and you could see what it is to really be a figure skater and how much we actually cry in the sweat. So thank you.